barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget September 28th, free tickets, free food, free fight tickets, free food, free fight tickets, free food, free haircuts for the kids, free backpacks, free bags, you know, those basketball bags. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna fellowship. We're gonna have a great time. I just was inspired just now. I saw Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley. Like I tell you guys, I never take away from what people will do. I'm not gonna critique what they said just yet, but I mean, they talked about Deontay Wilder, which I found kind of ironic, but maybe I'll talk about it in this video. Yeah, I'll title it that so I can do 2 videos in one. Because since I'm out here wasting gas. Just got paid. It's Friday night. Anyways, I ain't up to shit. Anyways, man. So anyways, let's talk about this. Some of y'all, yeah, I don't have a gas car. You right, you got it. Some of you guys thought you had a Tesla. The haters, I thought you had a Tesla. I do, nigga. So, anyways, Andre, I thought this shit was dope as shit. Every fucking fighter needs to do this 5-6 times a year. You go to fucking every fight, dog. You go to every fight. Mingle with the fans. I like the concept. I like the construct. I obviously want them to do it in America. So us American fans, I'm not saying just black fans or Mexican fans. So American fans can touch their heroes. I mean, let's be fair. Timothy Bradley is somebody's hero. Andre Ward is someone's hero, you know? And I thought it was dope. It was very informal. They don't have to structure their questions built off of developing relationships with the fighters. They can just ask fan-friendly questions, and it's kind of casual. And why I know it's casual is because they asked about Deontay Wilder. Andre Ward said he wouldn't fight Deontay Wilder. There's a reach difference. I'm smart. Like Roy Jones, he went and fought John Ruiz. He didn't go fight Lennox Lewis. And that's what I was alluding to. 1A, 1B, 1A, 1... Dog. See, this is the... I don't want to change the tenor of this video, but I'm just making a point. This is the problem with men in general. Whenever men feel pressure, they can't just accept the pressure and continue the dialogue. Now, I fall short in this too. I'm not saying that when a nigga pressure me, I don't say, well, fuck you then, nigga. I'm human too, right? But if you look at the interview, I haven't watched the interview yet, in February, that Sunday evening in February. If you look at that shit and you listen to how he answered the question about Deontay Wilder, you understand what I'm saying? Like, why couldn't we have had this conversation? Why did he have to be... Because you saw Andre Ward when he's like, I've been waiting on you. And he got tough and bravado. And I wasn't going with Andre Ward from a tough perspective. I was actually trying to humanize the conversation when I said I actually cried when he retired. I didn't cry when he fucking retired. I was sad. I was disappointed because Andre Ward is one of the guys I followed from 2008 or 2004, whatever Olympics you won. All this shit blurs in now. No, it could have been 2008 because that was Deontay Wilder and Gary Russell. So it probably was 2004 if I'm not mistaken. So what I'm saying is this. So I was trying to humanize him. I even said, you got money, I got money. Fuck all the bullshit. Forget. I want to talk to you as a black man and how your comments literally affects a culture because you're implicating the fans that actually love and adore you and revered you, that bought your pay-per-views. You know, you went in both fights as basically the ace high, you know, and we bought the pay-per-views. I bought both of Andre Ward's pay-per-views knowing I was going to the fight, you know. So, and I rewatched the fight and did videos on it. Remember, I rewatched the fight and I rescored the fight, and like everyone else did. I remember the Boxing Voice did it as well, and a lot of YouTube channels did it as well because it was, you know. So I said all that to say that one, I think what they did was phenomenal. I think the Charlos and Lennox Lewis's, it's really easy and really comfortable for them to go back to the VIP room and eat and interact with people that they're used to interacting with. That's the easy thing to do, right? But when you sit in a man, that shit was so dope. That Ward and Bradley, I'm gonna get on y'all motherfuckers tomorrow if y'all fucking call Lomachenko an all-time great. You can't be an all-time great 13-1 at the professional rank. Maybe he's a Hall of Famer as an amateur, absolutely. Because if I call Carissa Shields amazing as an amateur, I have to call Lomachenko amazing as an amateur, right? But Carissa Shields has unified 2 divisions in 9 fights. Come on, dog. You know what I mean? So we can't begin to compare. You know, so I know men and women are different in boxing. I know. I don't want to hear that narrative. That's not what this video is about. Because all the haters be like finding every syllable. Haters look for syllables. But you know what I learned about the haters? As long as they think I'm a hater, I don't want to change their mindset. Because as long as they think I'm a hater, they'll keep on coming back just to refresh their memory of me being a hater. You get what I'm saying? So I don't want to change their mind. I really don't. I want them to keep on clicking. Fuck Fred. He don't know shit about boxing. I want to fight him. I want to spar him. I can't wait to meet him, knock him out. Right? That's what they say. So anyways, man, as I digress back into reality. I'm going to get on them tomorrow. I'm watching that telecast very intently tomorrow. And it's at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I'll still be fresh. You know what I mean? And the day won't wear me out yet. So that'll be good. But moving forward, if Andre Ward would have had just an ounce more or 2 ounces more of humility, we could have had a great conversation. I tried to keep it. I tried my best. I literally tried. And then he made it combative. Actually, he made it combative by squaring up with me, by creating a defensive stance. But if he would have started the conversation off like, I'm not fighting Deontay Wilder, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? But we all know the truth in that whole situation. But the sum of this conversation is what they did was dope as shit. When I say dope, I mean some of the dopest shit. Because what I am to y'all is the bridge. I don't want to be considered a reporter. Like, I don't, if you've met me, if I've had the fortunate enough time to meet you, you guys know how I carry myself. I'm not that nigga that's, oh, I'm high and mighty, I got a credential and you don't. Nigga, if you don't, I'm gonna try and sneak you into the fucking fight. You know what I mean? So I'm that type of nigga. And some of y'all know it. I've snuck a lot of fans into the fight. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I don't have credentials no more. So fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So I've snuck a lot of credential members that couldn't get credentials into the fight. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Every black, I'm going to say this for every black media member from New York to LA to Dallas to wherever I've covered a fight, 9 out of 10 times there was a media member that couldn't get a credential, that knew me personal or saw off second, but if they were black or Latino, I'm being real honest with you, I found a way to get them into the fight. I'm being honest. I'm being as honest as I can be. Whether it was a Floyd Mayweather fight or a Canelo fight when I covered Golden Boy, or whether it was a Kovalev fight when I covered Kovalev, or a PBC fight, I found a way to get them into the fight. I swear to Jesus Christ. And I don't want them in the comment section to say, yeah, Fred helped me. No, because I don't want you to reveal yourself. We're going to take it to the grave. But the point I'm making is, we have to learn to revere one another. We have to learn to, if you are in a position of power, you can be the spook by the door. Okay? It's nothing wrong. That's the key to separation, being a spook by the door. Taking their powers, right? And giving it to someone else. Like, spook by the door says, the most invisible man in the world is a smiling black man. That's not the reason why I smile, but now I smile even bigger because I'm 5'7", I'm non-threatening, I look a little bit athletic, you know what I mean? So people think I'm safe, I look healthy, I don't look like I don't have any tattoos, so I don't look fearful to the other person. I'm not saying if you do have tattoos you look fearful, but you know, like the overall aesthetically pleasing, visually pleasing thing to people, they think that if you have tattoos you're a fear. But you know, I don't. You know, I mean, you got tattoos, I say what's up the same way. But I said all that to say, we gotta look to be Robin Hood, right? And I think that I genuinely believe this, and if Andre Ward, I'm gonna hold him accountable forever. Not accountable like this and that, but I have the right. I have a platform. Just like he says he gets paid for his opinion, I get paid for my opinion too. We're both in the same position. So I said all that to say, if he fuck up or if I fuck up on the channel, you have every right to criticize me and critique me. If you make it public, it deserves a public response, right? I've had 100,000 private conversations in the sport of boxing. I've never divulged one of them on a public platform. Not one have I disposed. I won't do it. You know what I mean? And it's some juicy ass shit. You know? Boxers getting abortions. I mean, not the boxers, but boxers cheating on their wives, getting abortions, man. Getting conned out of $50,000. What other stories I've heard? A whole bunch of fucking stories. You know what I mean? But I don't disclose the information. Fighters' daughters getting pregnant and having abortions and shit like that. There's so many. You know what I mean? Fighters' sons gay. You know what I mean? A whole bunch of shit, dog. Like, but I don't disclose the shit. It'll come out on its own. But I'm not going to be the one. No, that's not. I'm not TMZ. So some of you guys may say I am TMZ, and that's cool, but you don't keep on coming back. Those are the haters. You know what I mean? So as long as I stay in character, stay myself, they'll keep on coming back and calling me a hater. I don't mind. So, anyways, man. Overall, I enjoyed it. He finally admitted that Deontay Wilder is the best heavyweight in the world. He said him or Tyson Fury. He did say he thought Tyson Fury won, but he said the knockdowns could be like, you know, could have skewed it. But if he would have said that in my interview, the interview would have been a conversation of healing. It would have brought us together instead of people. I've gotten over 100 emails. I've gotten over 100 emails and 100 DMs and 100 phone calls on that interview and 100 texts. So that's 400 lines, at least 400 lines of communication I've gotten just based off of that interview. I'm being dead ass honest. And I would say 70% say I'm right, 30% say I'm wrong, you know, and I'm comfortable with that. Obviously, more people are going to call me and say thank you. And some people are going to more people are going to call Andre Ward and say thank you. So it's a home court advantage. I get it. I'm not saying he's more right than me or I'm more right than him. You know, at the end of the day, I think at some point, Andre Ward and I are going to have a conversation at some point. I'm never going to stop going to fights. My channel's going to grow. You know, it's no ceiling, you know, and I don't judge my growth by subscribers. You know what I mean? I judge it by impact. And this channel's making great impact. You know, you see how Eddie Hearn reacted to me. You see how people responded to that Andre Ward interview. The Andre Ward is the interview of the year thus far on everybody's platform. It's the #1 interview, period. Me and Eddie Hearn is probably number 2. You know what I mean? Those are the 2 best interviews in boxing this year, period. I'm talking about in terms of my audience base. It's the best, you know, not because of it's the topic. It's confronting the boogeyman. It's confronting Lucifer. Is confronting your fears, you know what I mean, on either side, you know, and I'm not saying this from a threatening perspective. There's no way hell I can beat Andre Ward ass. I don't even think to, honestly, I don't even, in my head, I swear to God, if you've met me, you know this. I never go meeting a black man thinking I have to confront him with my fist. I never think that, ever. I'm not stupid now, but I'm talking about just off the cuff. I don't think it. I can feel energy when I feel like I got to keep my right hand available just to get away. Not to throw it, but maybe to catch some shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I could run, because I say the goal is to get home. The goal is to get home. And when I unlock my door, it's a beautiful place to be. You know what I mean? My home reminds me of my hard work. I grew up in a single at time. And let's not talk about me. But Um, so yeah, man, I just wanted to say I enjoyed it, Andre Ward. And if you was humble enough, if you not humble, humility, and maybe I was the cause of it. Maybe I asked the question but I asked all my questions in a very direct way. I don't like buffering the question. My first question is a throwaway question. Hey, what's up, man? What'd you eat last night? Hey, man, I saw you last night playing poker. Hey, your kids are beautiful. Now, are you gonna fight this nigga or not? So, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Yeah, man. I just wanted to reach out. I haven't watched all of them yet, but those are videos that I can rewatch again. I'm definitely gonna rewatch them again to get more information. But he said he wouldn't fight Deontay Wilder. No way. I'm too smart to fight. I'm not stupid. That's what he said. That's the quote. That's the title of the video. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. And I'll talk to you guys really, 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 really soon. Peace.